We're using RotoWire to help us with projected ownerships. Why do we do this? Even if we don't necessarily believe in the ownership percentages here, it helps solidify our thinking. Helps us know what the field is thinking, what they might be missing, and where we can find the angles. And that's what we're doing today. Trying to find the angles, looking at projected ownership. Here we go. Welcome. I'm not a fantasy expert, but I am your host, Andrew, and we're here all week trying to help you win a multi-entry tournament on Draftkings. I play the mini-max, maybe you play something different, doesn't matter. Strategy stays the same. Use multiple entries, game stack, find value plays, clear the player pool, and don't fall in love. We're checking out projected ownerships today. Here we go. Alright, we're starting with the quarterbacks, and it gets a little bit strange quick, I think. We got Wilson and Mahomes, no problem there. Herbert, he got lit up last week. I think he's a legit quarterback. Atlanta's stronger than they've been in the past couple weeks. They're getting better. So I don't know if this is going to be a Herbert game where he's going to go off. We'll see. I'm going to play him some, but not as my third highest owned. Aaron Rodgers makes sense. I don't like playing Matt Ryan here, and I don't like playing Jalen Hurts this high either. This is a lot of hoping and wishing here, I think. I'm going to play some Jalen Hurts, maybe 5-10 teams, I don't know, something like that, but not a lot. Not as my highest owned, or my fifth highest owned, or sixth highest owned, wherever he is. All these other guys, Brady, I'm going to play more. Even Kyler Murray, I'll play more. Tannehill, I'll play more. Andy Dalton, I'm actually pretty excited about this weekend. He's going back to Cincinnati. I like the play. He's only 5,500, so if I'm going 5,500 for him, or 51 for an unknown Jalen Hurts, man, maybe I go Jalen Hurts. I don't know, but I'm going Dalton this weekend. Kirk Cousins all the way down here at 1% owned. I like this game versus Tampa Bay. This is defense that's been giving up a couple points. I'm okay with it. I'm going to play him a couple times. Deshaun Watson's got nobody to throw to, but he still chucks the ball. 0.72. I'm going to play him more than the field. Sam Darnold, I might actually even play. Seattle, there should be some points there. Derek Carr getting no love, but I think it makes sense that Indy defense is strong. That's it. So the quarterbacks for me, I'm playing less Herbert, less Ryan, less Hurts. Probably more Tannehill, more Cousins, some Watson than the field. All right, let's check out wide receiver. All right, here we go with the running backs. Making sense at the top here. Aaron Jones, I like it. Eckler, I like as a bounce back. And Derrick Henry, I like very much this weekend. We got James Robinson. He's becoming a workhorse. Why not play him? Chris Carson, I like. I always have concern that he's not going to get the usage or he's going to get hurt or something along those lines. J.D. McKissick here. He got a lot of targets, and I think Gibson's going to be out. David Johnson, I'm probably not going to play at all. I think he's just shot. I understand why we play him here because who else are they going to get? Who else is going to get the points? Why not David Johnson? David Montgomery, I like as one of my plays of the week. I'm going to play him a bunch. 9.6. I'll probably have him up here around the 16% for myself. Gaskin had a good game last week, and they're playing KC. Could be some dirty points here. We'll see. Dalvin Cook, I'll play more. He kind of burnt me last week where I didn't play him a lot, and he proved me wrong. I think this is a prove me wrong spot again. Tampa Bay has an off-on defense. I think Dalvin Cook can beat anybody, no problem. I'm playing him. Ezekiel Elliott had a little bit of legs. We'll see. Kamara, of course. Melvin Gordon had a good week last week. Makes sense. Jonathan Taylor starting to look good. Jeff Wilson. Here we go. 5.56. I wasn't the only guy seeing he looked good out there. Miles Sanders is a very question mark for me. I don't know what to expect with this Jalen Hurts. Could be a completely different offense. Sanders could be lit on fire. The team could be energized. We could see that sort of stuff. Or we can see more dysfunction. I'm hoping for the offense. I like fantasy points, but we'll see. Edwards-Helaire, Giovanni Bernard. Dallas gave up like 280 yards or something like that rushing. Giovanni Bernard should get some yards. Mike Davis, becoming harder to trust. Mostert below Wilson. There's a price difference, but I find it interesting. Ty Johnson all the way down here, 0.56. He got 100 yards rushing. Anybody that can get 100 yards rushing, and they should be getting more looks this week, I'm going to play, especially at this price. 4,700, no problem. Adrian Peterson has scored 2 touchdowns the last 2 weeks each. I don't know if he does it again. Le'Veon Bell, 0.21. Sneaky play at 44. That team can put up points anytime. He can give you a bad score anytime as well. That's it. I think I'm seeing what the field's seeing. I'm going to play Ty Johnson and Giovanni Bernard more than what this is offering. Jeff Wilson, I'm going to play him some. Other than that, I'll probably go big on Jones, big on Henry, and big on Montgomery. Dalvin Cook will be closest. On to the receivers. We got Devontae Adams. He's looking as much of a sure thing as you can get. 19% they're projecting. DK Metcalf, I think, is going to have a huge week. Keenan Allen's a target monster. KJ Hamler, that's a bit of a surprise. 3,000, I guess. Even still, there's risk there. Robbie Anderson. Man, people see in Denver, Carolina as a shootout. I don't. 3 kill. Tyler Lockett. I get why. I'm having a hard time playing Lockett. Thielen, I like. Evans, Hopkins, Godwin, Mike Thomas. He's got a connection there with Taysom Hill. Mike Williams all the way up here. Justin Jefferson. This Corey Davis and A.J. Brown. Pretty much the same here. There is a price difference, so I get why. And it's fair. Corey Davis is a good player. A.J. Brown, I'm looking for him to bounce back. I'm going to play him a bunch. We got Mooney all the way up here. 6.52, 3,500. I don't know if I'm going to play him once. I don't know. Perryman. Could be a shootout here in Seattle. Sneaky play playing the Jets, but hey. Tyler Boyd. I don't play this game for points. I don't know. Maybe I'm the funny one here. Brandon Cooks. Michael Gallup looks really good. I'm going to play him more than this, I imagine. Cooper and Lamb are down here. T.Y. Hilton. There we go. 4.5. I counted him out. He's had a couple of good weeks back to back. I'm not too afraid of Vegas' defense here. Pittman. Kind of gone downhill for me. I played him a bunch, but I probably won't play him. I've shifted to T.Y. Hilton. Marvin Jones had a good week last week. It could be a lot of points here against Green Bay. Curtis Samuel, 2.97. I'm probably playing him, especially at 5.2, more than Robbie Anderson. Kiki Kuti, 2.38. Who are they going to throw the ball to there? 5,000. He's gone up in price, but fair play. Cam Sims looked pretty good, 3,100. Colin Johnson here. I'll play more than the field, 0.3%. He's gone back-to-back weeks with double digits. There should be points here in Tennessee. Quintez Cephas, 0.04. This one I like because they got rid of a guy to play him, so he should get some more looks. I know last week I think he had 2 or 3. He got 1 touchdown. 12 points I think overall. Nothing too exciting. He's only 3,200, but I mean, give him 5-10 targets to see what he's really about. Let's hope. That's what I'm seeing. Some of the cheap plays I'm playing, that's Cephas. Sims on Washington. Kiki Kuti can be considered cheap. I'm playing them more in the field. Curtis Samuel, I'll play more in the field. T.Y. Hilton, I'll play more than I like. Gallup, I like this. I like that he's the top receiver here on Dallas. He looked good. Everything else is in line except probably KJ Hamler. I don't know if I'll play him much, if at all. Robbie Anderson will get a couple of looks, but I'm going to be on Curtis Samuel. And Lockett would be down. And Jefferson up probably for me. All right, on to the tight ends. All right, we got tight ends, Travis Kelce, number 1 makes sense. And then Wowzers, we got Cole Kmet, 6.57, 2,900. That's the reason, I suppose. But I'd be playing Logan Thomas, who looked really good there at 33. Probably more than that. Cole Kmet probably get a couple looks on my teams. I had him in the bargain bin. I got no problem playing him, but second highest owned doesn't make sense to me. Waller, that does. No fan, I've soured on. Hawkinson, fine. Tanyan, yes. Ingram, sure. And Randy Gronk, I'm going to be playing more. He had 100 yards last time out. Never know with Gronk, but I like it. Gesicki had a good week last week, and there could be points here in the KC game. Why not play him? Furster's down here at 1.13. I got a soft spot for him. Apparently I play him. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to play Furster more than the field. I'll play Gesicki more in the field. Gronk, and then I'll have the rest of these guys sprinkled in. Kelce, I won't play much just based on price. It's tough to get him in there, but I will play him. All right, let's pick some teams. All right, here we go. We got an Andy Dalton team again. Underappreciated this weekend. Same with Giovanni Bernard. He's part of my game stack there. The other half here is Gallup going with Dalton. I thought Gallup looked good. I like the price. Allows me to play some other guys. I got Montgomery, 6,500. Curtis Samuel, I thought was underappreciated on the board there, 5,200. Devontae Adams, projected to be the highest owned. I might as well own him as well. Gesicki, I thought was underappreciated, and so did I think Jefferson. We got Washington picking on San Francisco. I'm playing it. Alright, this team I called Field Knows Best. I wouldn't pick it, but I looked up the rankings here, so we gave it a shot. I got Drew Lock with Hamler, who I was surprised. He was owned heavily there. Noah Fant, there's my stack. Going the other way, I got Robbie Anderson, who I also thought was overowned. So we'll see what happens. Aaron Jones and Eckler were the top 2 running backs, and so Henry was number 3. Look at that. How's that for ownership? And then we got T.Y. Hilton. I'm fine with the pick. And Seattle picking on the Jets. I'm playing it. Alright, that's it. I'm not a fantasy expert, but I am playing those teams along with about 148 others. What I get right, what I get wrong, who you playing, who you not playing, let me know in the comments. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. We'll be here all week trying to help you win. Good luck to you, and may all your ownerships pay off.